this is one of our newer areas that we call Jody's Wellness Jungle. And there is Miss Cuddly. And this is our drop-down chute that leads into the runways that are connected to all of the habitats in Wellness Jungle. And the monkeys love these runways, so it's real easy to get them down the drop-down chute. We put a squeeze cage down at the bottom. We can take them to our clinic, move them around, bring monkeys over to the Wellness Jungle that are needing to be here in our special rehabitats. If someone is being rehabilitated, hi sweetheart, being rehabilitated, or just our elderly folks that are having a little trouble walking. All of the habitats are less than 10 feet tall. They're just about 10 feet tall as opposed to most of the other ones that are 15 feet tall, so they're a little smaller. They also have these ramps that go from the runways over to their heat caves. And their heat caves have heat lamps and blankets and hammocks inside. We also have hammocks up at the top underneath the shelter in case of rain, and hammocks in the sun for those who want to do a little sunbathing. And then they can wander through these runways that also we can shift them to other areas in the runways, and they also lead into their indoor enclosures. And there's Chiquita. Hi, sweetheart. So all of these habitats are pretty similar. They're different shapes and things, but they all have the runway system going from the outdoor habitat to their indoor, and I'll show you inside in a moment. So all of them hook up to all of these indoor areas and sliders, so we can let them inside or out. And there's another one of the habitats out here. So we have 4 of these all hooked up to the different habitats, and 4 of the rehabitats out here, so that you can see here how they can move around very easily. So that ramp goes from the runway over to the heat cave. From the heat cave, another ramp goes to this runway, and then another ramp always goes all the way down to the ground, so that the monkeys can get down to the ground and get back up in the runway and get to their indoor area. So the heat lamps are also hooked up on a thermostat, so that when the temperature drops to 62 degrees, the heat lamps come on outside. So they can stay outside in their heat cave or go inside where it's climate control, and that is heating and cooling. And if it's really cold, we do go ahead and lock them in. So you can see the runway also goes over to the other area. This one runs into, the name of this habitat is actually Ahimsa Central. So here's how they're all connected, and all of their food is here. And we have everything color coded. The purple means they're for the elderly or toothless monkeys with a special mix, and there goes Cuddly inside. So we're going to walk inside. You can see what it looks like in there. Hey you guys, we also have a humidifier on in here, and there's Cuddly. Oh, that's Bonnie. There's Bonnie. Cuddly, I guess, went back out. Oh, here she comes in again. And Bonnie is an elderly capuchin. She had a stroke a couple of years ago, but she's doing pretty well. She walks crooked, can't see very well or hear very well, but she is enjoying her new area where she can be completely inside or outside. And then we can also use these for hospice. So this slides up, and we can completely close them in, and then slides down to let them back out. And one of the nice things about this is, oh, there's Poochie. Hi, Poochie. And he's an old guy with lots of issues, but he's doing great. We've just socialized him with Chiquita, who you saw outside. And she's outside. But the one nice thing about this area is it's set up for any hospice care, so we can prepare special diets here. We can get them, put an oxygen tent over the enclosure, and we can take care of them if they're in hospice care, and they could stay with their companion, which we've just did recently with baby Rosie, died of cancer, and she was put on hospice and brought over here with her companion Gizmo. So Gizmo was able to stay with her through her care and be with her, and then when we needed to do fluids or give her some pain medication or something like that, we would just call him outside with a special treat, close the little slider door, and take care of baby Rosie, and then they could be reunited. So the nice thing was they were able to stay together until baby Rosie passed, and it's just a really nice, a real nice area. So we have a lot of older monkeys, we have a lot of special needs monkeys, so this is a really nice addition to have. And there, we'll end on Poochie. Hi, Poochie.